1,000 years ago, Zarek, the evil Shazian king, used the Dark Altar to take control of Kurind. He experimented on his subjects with dark magic until the people rose up and banished him westward, toward Mount Quidamortal. Zarek has spent the last 1,000 years in his chambers, plotting his revenge to overthrow the kingdom of Kurind once more. But now the people are on to his intentions and are preparing for his arrival. At last, there comes an eager young man, dying for adventure. He calls himself Zeah's hero, and is hastily sharpening his skills, hoping to intercept Zarek's plans and defeat him. Welcome to Zeah Hero's Iron Man adventure.
And this is our home for the next 60 hours or so. I hope it doesn't take that long, but honestly, I really want to go do Wintertodt. I really want to go get 99 firemaking, but it's really not going to be worth our time to do that unless we have 60 agility, because in between games with 60 agility, we can jump across the pillars and continue to get agility XP. We will be playing in about 500 or 600 more games. Well, we've only played about 100 so far. So it's a few agility levels that we've been missing out on, and agility is not easy to come by in Zeah only. So it's the most efficient way to do it. It's the smartest way to do it. So we're going to be here until we are 60 agility. That's a milestone. 60 fishing, guys. We can now catch Meisel fish. I assume that's over here in the chambers of Zarek. Cool beans. Alright, folks. That's level 24, and I know that's a random level. And yeah, there's no unlock. You're probably wondering, what the hell? Why is he coming on the mic? I want to tell you guys about something. I was just reconfiguring some of my settings for my recording software, and you see how this is it just goes from one end over here to this end over here, and it doesn't really fill the whole screen up. I went ahead and figured out a way. Well, first, I'll show you this. Okay, so this is going to be our new way of recording. This will be how all the videos look from now on. However, there's this little thing up here with the, with the map, and I'm not sure I like it very much. It needs to move over to the right. You guys can now see my tabs as well. This is really cool, actually. If you just hold Alt, I can put this thing wherever the hell I want it. It feels like cheating so much. It's really cool. I like that. So yeah, right up in the top right corner is where it's gonna go. Alright, folks, that's 30 agility. For you, it was maybe 15 seconds. For me, it's been about 4 hours. Maybe a little less. At 30 agility, we can now start catching leaping salmon. And as you saw, now instead of 50, 5 and 5, we're getting 76 and 6. So that's a slight boost to XP per hour. That is gorgeous. The next boost that we are going to have is going to be at 45 agility. So we're really not too far off, but that's probably about honest 6 hours away. But as you can see, we've caught about almost 3,000 fish, 2,500 of them. So it's coming along very, very, very nicely. Man, I said to myself during this grind, I said, I'm not going to miss a single level. But then I missed 63 fishing because I was busy dropping fish. This is like the first time that I have done this on this account. I think I've got it one other time. That's all I need, I believe. But I dismissed it, and then I was like, wait, I think I get a ton of... What? I gotta pick one more? I got 10. Can I leave? Yeah. But no, I think I get a bunch of gems from this, don't I? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. No fucking way. Are you fucking kidding me? What? What? Guys! Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. We just got the freaking fishing pet. That is insane. I thought for sure. Not thought for sure. I just had a funny feeling last night. I said, dude, I'm just gonna get the fishing pet on this grind. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what that means? That's one of our exceptions. We got the pet, now we gotta go insure it. That means we gotta make some money so we can insure this damn thing. Wow, that is sexy. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. And we got to make it a home and get everything going in our house. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, it's just freaking RNG, but my god. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew we were gonna get shit RNG to start the series off, and it was gonna be demotivating as all hell. And then all of a sudden, we're just gonna get like the most insane lucky drop ever. This gives me so much motivation to play this account. Holy crap. That is awesome. Folks, that is 70 fishing. Oh man, we have 10,000 feathers down. We just got 70 fishing. That has a requirement for leaping sturgeon. Unfortunately, the second part of that requirement is 45 agility. We don't have 45 agility yet. However, we are coming up on, not too soon, but soon enough, 43 agility. But even sooner, we have 60 strength coming in very soon. Man, the gains are flying in. I shouldn't say that. I give you guys a bad idea. This is slow. This is really slow, but man, the progress looks great. There it is. 60 strength, man, that looks gorgeous. Only thing left on this account then for combat, where I want to get to, is 60 defense, but it'll be a little while before we get there. But I just want to have the 60s across the board. I know the 60 strength isn't a huge deal for equipping things. The 60 attack and 60 defense is, but it makes the account look pretty. So, up next for the combat is 60 defense whenever we get around to it. There it is, 45 agility. We can now start catching the sturgeon, I believe they're called. So here's the deal. I need a break. We're going to go do some Slayer. Alright, we have done... we did 17,000 fish because... excuse me. Because we used 3,000 feathers making arrow shafts here. We made 3,000 of those. So, and we're down 100 from 100,000 to 80. So 20,000 minus 3,000 we used on this. We got 17,000 fish we caught, and it got us obviously to 48 agility right now, 61 strength from I believe it was 58, and I don't know where we started, but we got a ton of fishing levels. But we got 10 more fishing levels to go pretty much until we will have the goal complete for 60 agility. I'm home from work and I just feel like going and doing some Slayer. So I want to go kill some hellhounds. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'll probably finish the night off with some more fishing. And then no live fishing the rest of the way to 60. Alright folks, so the way this is going to work is we don't get to bank or anything off of Zeah. When we leave Zeah, what we're to do is go directly to our Slayer task and then directly back. We cannot bank while we are off Zeah. And now on this point, I almost forgot my Slayer gem here. Let's just go ahead and check, make sure. I believe we got to go, yeah, Hellhounds in the Stronghold Slayer dungeon. So that is in the Gnome Stronghold. So to get there, we are going to put this necklace on, which has 1 charge left, and go to the Barbarian Outpost. And we're just going to run south and take ourselves to where we need to be. Now, this being that this is the first one, I'm going to record the whole thing. The run, anyway. Alright folks, since this is the first time we're here, we gotta move this box for this guy. Yeah, okay then. Let's get in his doors here. You're welcome, kid. No problem, friend. Alright, let's get the hell on with it. We brought these here, these boots of stone, because they require 44 Slayer. As you can see, we're only 42, but we should get 44 this task. without a doubt, actually. So that's exciting. We'll go to where the boots of stone and go into the call room dungeon, or however the hell, Karoom dungeon. Yeah. All right, so we're here. We got to kill ourselves some hellhounds. Here's our stop. All right, if you recall, we left off on Slayer with 44 experience left to go. 243. Tough one to leave at, and this honestly was not a reason why I wanted to come back here. I totally forgot. So yeah, my very first kill is 43 Slayer. By the way, we don't even get to pick up the bones. Nothing. Just your arrows, and that's it. I hope I don't get a smoldering stone. That's all I gotta say. That'll really piss me off. There's 41 ranged. I hope these levels just got rolling in, because I really want to get to 61 as fast as possible, so we can then try and go get the rune limbs and get ourselves a crossbow, because that is then when range is really going to be applicable for us here on this account. This is really slow every kill, but yeah, if we had the rune crossbow and level 61 and 55 Slayer, we'd be tearing stuff up pretty well. Alright, boys, that's 44 Slayer. We can now kill sulfur lizards. They actually have a lot of really good drops, ores and runes alike. I might camp those in the future, I might not, I don't know. It just depends on how bad we need them. Also, we can now wear these awesome boots. Alright, boys, that is the Chin Champas unlocked. I do have a plan for chins in the future. Once we actually get a bunch of them, I think we're going to get about, I don't know, 14,000 of them from getting 8300 that we need for barehanding ninjas. And ninjas give us a bunch of mystic gear upgrades for magic. So yeah, once we get up there towards that level, we'll have a bunch of chins. We are going to wrap things up here, at least for doing some Slayer for now. I was hoping that we'd get a key and I could go open the chest. But we did not get a key. That's all right. But we did get to 45 range. We did get our 44 Slayer. So we're going to go ahead and head back and try to wrap up the barbarian fishing grind. And then move on to bigger and better things before we really start the serious, heavy Slayer grind. Alright fellas, I did some math and some other things, and you may have noticed our feathers going down slowly but surely, because every now and then I would throw some feathers on the arrow shafts and make headless shafts. Now we have all of the headless shafts complete. What we have in our inventory right now is 23,000 feathers. This is the amount of feathers that it will take us to get from where we are at now, at 53 agility. This should be roughly what it takes for us to get, or slightly more than what it takes to get to 60. So we're on the home stretch. However, first, I want to show you, we have, if we do some math, excuse me, if we do some math, we have 23,000 feathers, plus what we still have here is another 21,000 feathers, plus what we just created here. Where are they at? Plus 31,770. That tells me that we went through 24,230 feathers so far to get from 15 agility to 53. So we are, in fact, about 1,230 feathers past the halfway point. Give or minus 250 feathers. Been a whole week so far. Actually, it's been 8 days, but that's because I don't play this game non-stop. I had other things going on. However, I'm trying to get this grind done because I don't want to keep doing this forever. I'm just editing videos and doing this grind, and it's not fun. I want to go play the game. I want to go have some fun. In fact, I want to go do some Wintertide. I've been eyeballing this strength level here for the longest time, and I missed it entirely. I don't even know how the hell it happened. Yeah, 38,000 experience to go. It takes a long time to get. When you're doing this, a long time, because 6,000 experience takes a long freaking time. Also, keep in mind, when you see 6,262 agility experience left, go ahead and slap a 0 onto that. That's actually 62,600 620 fishing experience, pretty much. That's how long these levels are in between. That's why 6,000 experience takes so long. In fact, 38,307 experience is actually more like 383,000 fishing experience. All right, we got ourselves another XP book, and I believe this is a level. Hell yeah, 24 rune crafting. Really helping us out with the books here. I like that. I'll just keep getting the rune crafting up slowly. Alright, that is 57 agility. As you guys saw, our last level, we got 82 fishing. And I kind of want to go try out this fishing just to see how it is. To see if it's going to be a viable method for us to gather food. However, I don't know. I might just sit here. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe the next clip will be us getting anglefish. Maybe it'll be getting more fishing levels here. Nonetheless, we need to get to about level 85 to complete our 60 agility. So we are still hard on that grind, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, we just caught ourselves a whole bunch of anglerfish, and as you can see, well, you can't really see, I guess. Now you can see. They're kind of expensive, but, you know, it doesn't really help us any. They're not really going to be useful for us until we hit, I believe, 91 hit points, which is when they start healing us for 22. I think 81 hit points, they heal us for 21. That's not really worth it. I think what we're going to do is definitely stick with the barbarian fishing until that is finished and complete, and we have 60 agility, and then we're going to go to the Wintertod. We're going to go there and get a whole bunch of food. We're going to rush that to 99. The food that we're going to get from there is most likely sharks, maybe some rockfish, or anglerfish too. I'm not sure, but certainly we'll be able to cook it and get our cooking level up at that point. Then we'll go and do some Slayer. Once we do finally hit 81 or 91 hit points, somewhere around there, maybe we'll start using some rockfish. But I'm assuming that from Wintertop we're going to get a ton of sharks. We're going to go ahead and head back and finish up barbarian fishing. So here's a quick little rant from me to you guys. But there's a very solid point I want to make, and I want to make it on a positive note. But I really don't like when people try to claim that they're the authority on something. You know, we play this game, RuneScape, to have fun. Okay, and so if you're an area locked Iron Man, you're playing it to have fun. It's a new experience that you're wanting to have with the game. And when you have people that come into that game and they want to tell you that you're cheating, you're playing it wrong, you're not legit. And it's like, I get it if you just say it one time, fine, that's your opinion, you're welcome to it. But if you're sitting there flaming everybody in this CC, claiming that you're the authority because of this or because of that, buddy, I've got news for you. You see this fellow right here, Zeah product. I believe he was the very first Zeah only Iron Man. He says, I'll probably regret it later, but after almost 2 years I'm finally leaving Zeah. I simply don't enjoy playing the account anymore, but here's most of what I've accomplished. And now, in his loot here, you can see something specific. Hunter. Now at the time, we understand that Hunter was available. Hunter became unavailable when the bot busting update came in that made hunting chins locked behind starting a quest, Eagle's Peak. Now, a lot of Iron Men that are Zeah only locked have went and partially completed Eagle's Peak so that they could play the Zeah only Iron Man account the way that I think Jagex intended it to be played, considering they also make a box trap spawn down in Land's End. This guy here also has things that you wouldn't normally have on Zeah, or if you were Zeah only, at least in today's age. But what you'll see right now, this is the web page that he made, and it's for Zeah only Iron Men specifically, and it's really cool. If you haven't come here before, come check it out. It's really cool. There's a checklist. So on this checklist, you can click around, click things that you've unlocked, and it's really cool. It's got all sorts of items on here. He doesn't really get on and check this stuff much anymore because, like you saw his post, he doesn't play Zeah only anymore. Yeah, in fact, he changed his name. But the point is that if there's any man who's authority on who or what is legitimate Zeah only, I would believe it's this guy. And this guy, if he's carrying around a bunch of chins and is getting high levels in agility, I'm assuming he's probably using barbarian fishing, and he's obviously hunting chins, which is kind of off limits now, but we make exceptions for it. And this fellow over here in this chat wants to tell everybody that he's the authority. Oh, I'm not having it. I'm tired of it. I think it's bogus.
And if you have that opinion, fine. If you want to voice that opinion, fine. But do not, under any circumstance, continue to put yourself out there like you are the authority to every single person that you talk to. I'm not cheating, Zeah only. I'm enjoying myself. Nobody's here telling you how to play. Don't tell others how to play, especially when you're not the authority. That's all. And I hope everybody enjoys playing. And I encourage you all to join the Zeah only community. It's fun. As you can see, there is an actual following. There's a base for it. There's a community here. There is a community with a website. It's just fantastic. I was so blown away when I saw this. And you know, it's just guys like the guy in the chat that just try to ruin it for people. Don't let people like that ruin it for you. Enjoy your time.
Alright folks, I apologize if the mic sounds a little different, but we are about to pull in a few levels. There's level 58 agility, and soon we've got some strength and fishing. That is 83 fishing. That is crazy. Alright. Alright, we're moving right along. I think we need about, I think it's just about 3.1 million experience to finish this grind. It's not too far off now. It's coming up very quickly, thank God. And then we're going to go right on to the Winter Todd. Oh, I am excited.
There is 66 strength. The exciting part is now we're 78 combat. This fishing grind has been a hell of a grind. It was a little bit longer than I last remembered. I did some math, and the math that I found is that it has taken us approximately 75, almost 76 hours to do this. Now, that's also including the 47,000 feathers that it took to complete this as well. I thought it was going to be more, but at the end of the day, what we see here is our 778 feathers. So I was right spot on the money with our very original pull out of feathers when I pulled out, I believe, 21,000. And yeah, that was exactly within 500 plus or minus. So we hit it right on the dot. We're about to hit this level right here, 338 experience away from 60 agility. What we're going to do after that, we're going to go ahead and we're probably going to do some mess hall. Because what we really want, my dog is just going off because I'm sitting here chatting into a mic, looking at my screen. It's okay. We have 109 XP to go. What we really want is we want 65 cooking. And the 65 cooking we can gain from the mess hall, as you saw here. We can do that, and the reason why we want 65 is so that we can get servery pineapple pizzas, sorry. And we're going to be as efficient as possible. We're going to go ahead and we're going to cook salmon and trout with our fly fishing rod. And we're going to do that until 65. Then at 65, we're going to come over here to the mess hall. We're going to make pineapple pizzas. Now, in other news, we just got 60 agility. Yes. Yes. We are done with this grind. Boys, we got the pet. We're going to go check our bank. We're going to see what we got for food right now. We're going to cook it all, see how close it gets us to our level. I don't think we're going to get even a level off of it. But we're going to go ahead and continue fishing after this. And cooking. I don't need to deposit those. Fishing and cooking trout and salmon so that we can get our level. What we're going to do now is we're going to go catch some more fish. We're going to pull out this rod. We're going to pull out these feathers. I think I calculated that we need about 5,000 catches. So it's going to take us probably the rest of the day. Then we're going to start up with Winter Todd. And it's going to be the greatest thing ever. And we're going to get 99. I don't know. It'll be kind of fast for you guys. For me, it might take a week. It might take, I think we've got from 78 to 99, I think we got about 40 more hours, or 38 more hours to go. So, here we go.